For vehicle tracking in AutoCAD Civil 3D, make sure the vehicle tracking is installed and using version 2026. So, you need to make sure the vehicle tracking version is the same as the Civil 3D version. So once you have the vehicle tracking installed, it will be activated using your license, and then you can use. So first of all, you need to select vehicle tracking from here and go to auto drive bar and select the first option, auto drive bar. Once you select auto drive bar, it will load up the vehicle designs that you can use. There are many different classes that you can choose from the list. We normally use the US design, Astro design, and CHRP designs for the vehicle tracking purposes. So you have trucks, minibus, loaded trucks, double trucks, all the different types. The school bus, single unit truck, and so you have a lot of options here. This is the real world vehicles, say for example. So there are a lot of vehicles to choose from. So in this example, I will show you how to do a school bus. So you have an option here to change the plus minus, change the angles for the tires, the bus, change the angle of the steering, everything you can change from here from these options. This shows the overall length of the school bus is 11.87 meters, which is quite useful in design purposes. This is the width of the school bus, this is the height. So once you're satisfied with the vehicle, you can proceed. And then it will ask you if you want to set it as a default vehicle. You don't want to set it as a default vehicle. So I will click no here. I will click OK. 1 unit represents 1 meter. So and now it will ask you the position of the vehicle. Where you want to place the vehicle. So whenever you want to place the vehicle, just click there, and it will ask for the direction of the vehicle. Where you want the vehicle to face. Start. This is looking for me. Then the next thing is you can adjust the click proceed here if you are satisfied with the. Then it will ask you where you want to start the tracking of the vehicle. So I'm going to start from this point and I'll keep. So as you see, as soon as I turn, the vehicle will turn based on this turning radius is defined automatically. A bigger turn right here. You can see here how useful this tool is. And I normally want to check the turning radius from the U-turns, from the turns, using the largest design vehicle, which can be a truck or a school bus, depending upon which is the vehicle that is going to use that one. So once you are satisfied with this, you press spacebar and or enter, and then select this. So this shows you the turning path required by the school bus, and for the design checking purposes, if you want to check the design, you can also click here. If you want to animate how the bus moves along this path which we just have created, you can go to animate. Then animate, you will play the button. So it will show you how the bus is going to travel along this path. You can write this scroll bar, you can put the school scroll bar and go to make it faster. So this is very useful tool for vehicle path analysis in the designs, especially when you are creating and when you are evaluating and reviewing the existing design. You can also record the animation by clicking this camera tool. You can also take screenshots, and you can also view this in 3D.